Good morning, guys. I think we're live here. Welcome, Former Squad Live. Monday morning, December 8th, 2025. Got our scripted part out of the way here. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Got the Eagles on tonight, Monday Night Football. Big day of football, big couple days of football over the weekend. We'll get to talking about those shortly. Chiefs, maybe missing the playoffs. That was a game last night. They lost to the Texans. Shout out Jags, Duval County. Colts still haven't won in Duval since 2014. Jags are now 9-4. New order in the NFL? Question mark. Also had the Bills pull it out over the Bengals yesterday in snowy Buffalo. I saw the Bills. They were talking maybe are they getting a new stadium or something? Gronk was saying how they were going to lose at halftime. He was saying they were going to lose their last snow game in Buffalo. So, thankfully for all the Buffalo faithful up there, they ended up pulling it out. So, hope everybody's having a good day. We'll figure out what video we're making. I'm not really sure at the moment, but we'll get there. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We'll get started making a video here shortly. See what the narratives are going around this morning, Monday morning. Unfortunately for the Colts in that game, in the first half, Daniel Jones tore his Achilles. It's really unfortunate for him. Hope he makes a full recovery. For the Colts, it really puts a dent in the run that they had going. They were already sliding. Now they're in major, major, major trouble. So we'll see. We'll see if the Chiefs end up missing the playoffs. I wonder if a Colts fall might help the Chiefs sneak into the playoffs. But yeah, we're going to be doing more commentary, guys, stuff like that. Keep making videos. Going back to our OG roots, MLB steroid era roots, Jeff Kent was elected to the Hall of Fame. But Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens are still out. Looks like they're not even going to be eligible for the next 5 years, which is just a little bit of a shame. Little bit of a shame, guys, considering how good those players were. So I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Some Monday, maybe we'll look for some Monday motivation somewhere in a video that we're making. Notre Dame, the committee made their votes, for the committee decided who was going to be in the college football playoff. So they went with Miami, and Alabama made it, but Notre Dame is out. BYU is out. A little bit confusing because Notre Dame was ahead of Miami in their rankings, for at least recent weeks. And then Miami vaulted Notre Dame, even though Notre Dame both teams didn't play. So, a little confusing for those rankings. But Notre Dame is not going to go to a bowl. They're just going to say no bowl after the snub from the college football playoff. Yeah, they're talking about Andy Reid too. He made a questionable decision to go for it with 10 minutes left in the game. That set the Texans up in really great situation to end up winning the game. It was a questionable move, I thought, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Andy Reid went for it, incomplete pass, and it put the Texans at like the 30-yard line or something. But we'll make... Guys, our Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders video ended up doing really well on YouTube. So, maybe we'll make something like that. Just to get our week started. How many times have the Eagles and Chargers even played against each other? Can't be too many times. 13 times. Last matchup was in 2021. What's good, B-Wall? Thanks for coming, bro. How you been? What kind of video should we make today? Looking for some Monday motivation. I guess they just play like every 4 years. It's funny. They played every 4 years going back to 2005. One viewer, one like. Let's go. You want impact effects? Dopamine? Okay, we can do that for you, bro. We can do that. Dopamine? Doesn't matter the source, just give it to you. Just dopamine. I don't know. Maybe we do top 5 hardest hits of all time, any sport. But dude, haven't we found that we like making the lists and doing the brackets? But in terms of videos, I guess we could do that. I was thinking we could start making more like Mount Rushmore videos out of the top 4 that we get. You know, when we do our brackets. Like we could do a Mount Rushmore of the top 4. Or we could do a top 10. I don't know. What do you think there? Do you think the compilations have enough dopamine for us? All right, it was Justin Herbert. I thought it was. It was Justin Herbert versus Jalen Hurts. The last time these two teams played each other. So let's see. Is Herbert even playing tonight though? I thought he was going to be out. Sixers lost. That was actually, I was watching the end of that game too. That was a great end of that game. LeBron just like kind of owned the Sixers down the stretch. I mean, the Sixers were fighting. They played a good game for the most part. But LeBron was like prime for. He was hitting every. Good morning, Juliet. How are you doing? LeBron was hitting every single shot against the Sixers last night. How are you doing, Juliet? Happy Monday. Packers beat the Bears. Definitely like new order stuff. New order in the NFL. B-Wall, good morning. It says Guten Morgen. I watched a lot of it, Juliet. Not 100% of it, but I did watch a lot of it. Like I was just saying, I was also watching the Sixers game at that time as well. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, the Chiefs, looks like their offensive line isn't very good. The Texans' defense looked really good. They were pressuring Mahomes a lot. We'll see. I mean, the Chiefs, I think they probably have to win. They're in 10th place. They probably got to win every game, but we'll see. I mean, we'll believe that they're out when it's official. Yeah. I know, Julie. I did see those. Yeah, I mean, even you expect when you expect them to win and come back, they didn't some news come out about the wedding? Wasn't there some wedding drama or something? It crossed my feed, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. I don't think it. Who knows? Will it be called? Basically, yeah. I think there might be some venue drama or something. Who knows if it's all spec? It might all be speculation or what. Juliet, our Pitt Panthers. They lost. Our Pitt Panthers basketball team. You saw that, Juliet? I think they're already here. Well, we're not wishing on tough times for anybody, but definitely. Yeah, exactly. You saw that? It was purchased. The date was purchased, which is fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with that personally. I've got no problem with that. But don't you wish it was you, B-Wall? The person who wanted your venue, your date, really wanted it? You'd sell. That's what I'm saying. Especially, yeah, you'd sell. That's what I'm saying. If it were you, I'm not I forget what did they have anybody got anything in the mail yet? You share it, B-Wall. You can't beat it, but you could match it. Yeah, but we probably would sell, guys. You know? If it came down to it, I'd sell the date. Not in that situation, but I mean, pure hypothetical at the moment. Faux show. Faux show. Yeah, I did see Taylor was there last night. I mean, I guess they show her every single time she's there. But I guess she goes to every game for the most part. I don't know. Chiefs are nationally televised all the time. It's good, right? It's good for the broadcast. Oh, the Pitt Panthers, Juliet, our Pitt Panther basketball team. They're 5-5, and they just lost to Hofstra last night. Just basically, the unfortunate thing is you can so it's already you can't. They're gonna have to kill it in the conference play to make the tournament. It's just unfortunate to start the year like that because now they're gonna have to just play really, really well to even have a shot at making the tournament. So, I know they lost to Hofstra. I know, Hofstra. Come on, Pitt. What the heck? And they had decently high expectations before. It's not their worst. They've lost a lot of bad games so far this year, Joliet. Somebody on Hofstra went off, though. Anyway. Rough start to the year for the Pitt Panthers. But we'll start making a video here soon, guys. Got to figure it out. Which we're going to pass Brian Dawkins. I don't know. Should we do an Eagles legend? Chargers legend? I've never heard of this guy, Lance Allworth. He played for the Chargers. Be a big time throwback, though. I didn't know this, guys. So I'll show you guys on the screen here. I was just looking. You guys know I go to look at this NFL top 100 players list to look for inspo on guys to make videos on. And here you see 37 Jim Thorpe, halfback. Could do our first Jim Thorpe video. A Jim Thorpe video with impact effects. Has anybody even ever thought of that? I don't know. Maybe back in the day. Maybe it was when the Three Stooges was popular. We should do some. We should do a little bit of research into the Three Stooges, guys. Also, Night Train Lane. We've been meaning to do a Night Train Lane one. Never heard of this guy, Lance Allworth. Eagles don't have too many players on this list. They got Reggie White, Chuck Bednarik, and one other guy. Chuck Bednarik. Welcome. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good day so far. And Steve Van Buren. Those are the only players the Eagles have on this NFL Top 100 list. If they were to redo the list, welcome. Souza, how are you doing today? If they were to redo this list, because I think this list was made in like 2010 or something, guys, who would they add an Eagle? Maybe Brian Dawkins, because I think he was active at this time when they made the list. What other Eagle would they add? Lane Johnson, Jason Peters, possibly. I mean, top 100 players of all time. Saquon Barkley, he'd probably get on this list eventually. Saquon. Jalen Hurts. So, thanks for being here, guys. Hope everybody's gonna have a good week. Starting off with some Monday motivation. Thanks for being here. Trying to set our week up for success. Make a video here shortly. We still need to do a LaDainian Tomlinson video. I think we have a LaDainian Tomlinson draft going. We could play around with that. LT. best Chargers running back of all time. I guess we never figured out if Justin Herbert was playing tonight or not. They're saying he might be playing. Yeah, he might be playing. Lane Johnson's out. Jalen Carter out. Justin Herbert questionable. He's probably playing. Probably going to play tonight. Sorry, guys. Thanks for being here. We're going to figure out what video we're making here. Let's just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Anybody else see anything they want to talk about over the weekend? Let me know in the chat. Indiana took down Ohio State to be the number 1 overall seed in the college football playoff. Georgia beat Alabama. It was like just a lot of sports on this weekend, guys. A lot of sports. Definitely getting towards, already coldest winter ever. And it's not even winter. Anybody who watched that Bengals-Bills game yesterday, as B-Wall said, it was like they're playing in a snow globe. You could barely see. It was almost like hard. It was probably super fun to be there, but on the television, it's almost hard to see what's going on. One conversation, a couple analysts were even having it yesterday, but definitely Tom Brady, because all the games they were talking about how cold it was. But one of the things, I think it was the Bears-Packers game, another good game, another game we haven't even mentioned that happened over the weekend. It was a good game. But Brady was saying he liked playing in the cold because he felt like his mind was still moving at the same pace, but that the defense slowed down, like everything slowed down. So I thought that was a pretty interesting point. And I think he was saying Caleb Williams felt the same thing. Guys, I might be saying I was wrong on Caleb Williams. Thought he was going to be a bust. He looks really good. He looks like he's a really good quarterback. I don't know about, maybe it's high praise to say that he's really good, but he looks pretty good. And they almost won that game. But those teams play again in a couple weeks. So, definitely football weather. It's winter time. It's not even winter yet. LeBron was just making, like I said it before, LeBron was making every shot that he took at the end of that Sixers game yesterday. It was kind of crazy.
Let's rewind. A freak.
Let's see. We'll see if we can make a, I don't know, Lance Allworth video. Anybody want to shout out any Eagles? Lance Allworth presented by Jerry Jones. Let's see what this part of the video is about.
Around Lance Allworth's abilities. He built an offense around Lance Allworth's abilities.
Take a drive corner, Lance. Coming in from a good wide position and starting right down that middle, and then.
He was the key element in one of pro football history's most explosive offenses.
It's a genius of Sid Gilman that we all...
Sid Gilman? I guess if we're going to investigate Lance Allworth, we should investigate who Sid Gilman was. Let's look at Sid Gilman's coaching tree. Maybe we make a Sid Gilman video. I guess we should look into who Sid Gilman was. Maybe we make a Sid Gilman, Lance Allworth short, the architect of the modern NFL. The big play comes from the past. God bless those runners because they get you the first down, give you ball control, and keep your defense off the field. But if you want to ring the cash register, you have to pass. Maybe we'll make a Sid Gilman. Let's call it on-screen cue, architect of the modern NFL. Architect of the modern NFL. Or should it be Lance Allworth, who was the player that helped him? They love it. Juliet says, thanks for the support, Juliet. Love it. I guess we got to find some videos and stuff. If Sid Gilman is the architect of the modern NFL, what is Lance Allworth? Because that's, as Jerry Jones just said, we're looking at he said basically that they built a whole offense for this guy, Lance Allworth. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. See if NFL Films did anything. Doesn't look like it. This is another thing we can look into. The controversy between Sid Gilman and John Hadl. Maybe we just call... It is a good quote, though. And it's relevant for... But if you want to ring the cash register, you have to pass. Sid Gilman. 2 L's. 2 L's. Sid Gilman, two L's.
football.
We could do a Gale Sayers video at some point. We got so many videos to make, guys. So many. But if you want to ring the cash register, you have to pass. It's definitely true, but I definitely feel like there's been a shift kind of back in the NFL in recent years towards running the ball. Definitely there was a time, like, I just feel like the passing numbers and receiving yards are down the last couple years. He was Sid Gilman, going back to Sid Gilman, was the first coach to produce divisional champions in both the National and American Football Leagues. I mean, I'm looking at yeah, we should try. We should at least try a Lance Allworth video. Give it a shot. Nobody else is gonna do it. Let's see if that's true. Lance Allworth, Sid Gilman. I mean, somebody made a. Yeah, there's. Let's see if there's any of them together.
Today, Lucky, the offense rush and hits worth of passes.
Pretty quiet about it. Be victorious in that game. I think we have to be victorious in the next two games because they're talking about future plans for us. That's
Dennis Airy, our guest.
People have been doing these edits forever. This is from, I'm watching the 19, I mean, it was on the news, but. Might be pretty funny, guys. Meanwhile, we're looking into the history of the passing offense of the modern NFL. We're gonna give this. We're gonna investigate a Lance Allworth video. If that doesn't work, we can go back to making a LaDainian Tomlinson video. If you want to see a certain Eagles great video, let me know. Monday motivation. It's Chargers Eagles tonight. Trying to start the week off making a good video here. Get the week going right for all of us. So I go to that. I don't know. You want dopamine and impact effects. We're looking at like who are the architects. This guy Lance Allworth and his coach Sid Gilman is like the architect. Maybe because it's just you. I don't know. It doesn't let you wave to yourself, and I can't see the wave. I don't know. I don't know if it is just you or not, but there you go. I think there you go. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Just speculating. Kind of looks like me a little bit. Like, it's weird. Anyway, we started looking at, it's Chargers Eagles tonight, so we're going to try to make a video. We got a LaDainian Tomlinson video that I started working on, like, I don't know, maybe like a month or so ago. I don't even know where. I got to find it. We still got to finish making the Bruce Smith video, but that's not really for today. Anyway, we were looking at let's see what our LaDainian Tomlinson video looks like. Let's see what our LaDainian guys I like this as a cold open. This video we worked on, like, I don't even know. Let's see if it says the day. Maybe a month ago.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
It's a cool quote.
Being a running back is kind of
maybe like different types of orchestras, but we just say best Chargers RB ever. It's very straightforward. But is it high enough dopamine? Or we start, so we can finish making this one, then start, I don't know, we could try. This is when I was doing like filters. I don't do any filters anymore, guys. No more filters.
being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
It's just... But how do we even show that? I guess we need more spin moves and stuff. Oh, that's a good spin move right there. Maybe make it a little longer. I mean, these are some good hot. LT was so good. I know we've switched gears, guys, but this one maybe has more dopamine available. I don't know. I hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. I'm trying to have some Monday motivation for all of us. Warning, some impact effects are going to be coming in here, guys. Artistic orchestra. That's definitely... artistic orchestral music. I kind of like that intro, and then we switch it up. Beat switch it. Guys, let's see how this works.
Being a running back is kind of like...
It's so complicated. So, although...
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
No, I don't even know. That's no dopamine at all, though. That's all I know. No dopamine at all. More just like confusion. Confusion? That might be a good... That's kind of...
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
It's just a little... Is it too soft? It's so... It's a little soft, guys. It's a little soft. That's is so soft. Violin inspiration. But maybe if I then... If we fade it into something a little better. Not better. I mean...
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
That actually sounds decent.
Being a running back is kind of like...
Well, did I already extract the... No, okay. Okay. Now we just... I don't know. It's got to sound... I mean, this is about sound, guys. Well, one doesn't make any sense. I mean, what are we even saying here? We're saying best Chargers. Who is the best Chargers running back of all time? It's got to be LaDainian Tomlinson. Is it even close? It's not even close. It's not even close. So that is just... We've been doing the neon font. I mean, I'm not married to this neon font, guys. Not married to it at all, but it's been working. I think we had one of our videos that we released. Gotta release more videos on TikTok, guys. TT, one of the videos we made like months ago, I released on TikTok on Friday, and it's our biggest TikTok hit ever. It might be even I'll check, guys. It might be our singularly highest watch in terms of watch time video across all platforms. Let's see if that's true. It's like almost the same amount of watch time as the Deion Sanders video got on YouTube. It's in terms of our most watch time on any video, all platforms. It just hit that over the weekend. Something about it got people commenting. All right, guys, I'm trying to get some dopamine up in here. Trying to get some Monday motivation. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's just make this sound like very cool. All right, warning, impact effects. Nope. Because that's what, I don't know, guys. I think part of the reason why our the Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders video ended up doing pretty well on YouTube. And I think part of that reason is because we layered some impact effects in there pretty well. So I'm going to try to do the same thing here.
is kind of like being an artist.
Let's see what kind of sound effects we have here. That one. We're just listening to impact effects right now. Not that, I don't know. That's actually maybe good for this. See if it works.
Being a running back is
Sounds terrible. I think our violin inspiration sounds okay in the
being a
beginning.
running back is kind of like being an artist.
Then we just got to figure out some more impact effects to use. That last one was not it. We've used that one before. This one's like a pretty good one to, I don't know, let's see if it works.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
All right, if we just fade that to that's good. If we fade it, we're gonna have to fade it to a beat somehow.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Is anybody ready for that? I think people like that sound too. That was in the Reggie short. Nobody's even ready for that. Is it too jarring? And then the rest of it's like,
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I don't even know if anybody's ready for that, guys. It's making me laugh though, and that's like the amount that it's making me laugh is, I think, a good thing in terms of signs for if this is a good thing to use or not. It's just because you're not expecting it, and that's why. Like, one of the reasons people laugh is because they're uncomfortable. But I'm okay with people being uncomfortable if in this situation.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
But then where do we go from there? Tension building? I don't know. Guys, warning, these are gonna... Oh, this is gonna be good. We switch it up from violin to tension building hip hop. Let's see how tension building hip hop sounds. And we can put some impact effects over that. Switch it up with a, let's see.
Being a running back is
Hopefully it
kinda
works.
like being an artist.
I think it does. That sounds great, actually.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds great. And people, and it's stuff like that. It's, whew. This might actually be better than I thought it was going to be.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
But we'll have to, and we'll just throw a couple impact effects over there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? Question mark? Yeah?
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Guys, we're king of the beat switch. We're king of a lot of different things. King of sports media, once in future, present, developing. But we are becoming king of the beat switch.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Is it too confusing? I don't think so. Or let's try it. We could. No, I almost. Guys, do we try it? Do we even change it up or no? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I'll see where it goes from there. It's a pretty good beat. Can't let, I don't know, we don't, it's almost like releases the tension we have building.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I don't know, guys, but I do kind of like it. I do.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Throw some impact effects on there as well. Doing some editing, guys. Trying to figure out how this is going to play together. Was cool. We will keep investigating the Sid Gilman, Lance Allworth stuff. But, hey, we probably need to get a video out here, guys. Probably need to make some new, nostalgic, dopamine, old throwback content. Not old. Fresh. Throwback, dopamine, nostalgic content in the way that only we can. got a little bit away from what we were thinking about earlier.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist. Being an artist.
Old school is always cool.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
See how this looks, guys.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I like how we kind of beat switch it, you know, because it's like this here he's off the field, like reminiscing, talking about what it's like to be a running back, and then we beat switch it for when he is a running back. I like it.
Being a running back is kind of
Best Chargers RB ever. That's for damn sure. That's everybody. We can all agree on that. That ain't even close. We looked up the total rushing yards. LT's at like 12,000. Next highest guy on the Chargers is like 4,800 or something like that. Rushing yards. So it's LT. In terms of best Chargers running back ever, that's what primes you to see. Oh, LT. All right, we're going to do an LT video. He says being a running back is kind of like being an artist. We're going to also try to show how he did that. LT. LT's way. LaDainian Tomlinson. It is like one of the top running backs in the league when I was growing up. In like, I don't know what years, maybe 2000s into early 2010s. I don't know if he... Yeah, he played... He was not a lifer. He went to the Jets? I totally forgot about that. Went to the Jets in 2010. So he did play into the 2010s. 2011 he played his final year. Oh, jeez. He was also kind of like... He was definitely ahead of... You know, the Chargers, we talk about the Chargers. They're definitely maybe on the cutting edge, although they do have a throwback coach right now in Jim Harbaugh. But, I mean, he had 100 catches in the season. He had 100 catches in 2003. Didn't make the Pro Bowl. 1,600 rushing yards, 100 catches. Led the league in yards. Like, what? Didn't make the Pro Bowl. He wasn't a first team All-Pro. Maybe he was. I don't know. Second team All-Pro. Like the beach switch that we cooked up today, guys. It's gonna be a pretty good video. We got to start in the week in the right direction. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is what we got cooked up so far. I think I love our beat switch. I don't know, maybe make it a hair longer, but trying to get people hyped to see this Chargers Eagles game tonight. We're biased. We're hoping the Eagles win, turn around the slide. It's looking like Justin Herbert's going to play tonight, though. We'll see.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I'm going to add some impact effects in here over this. It's like tension rising hip hop beat. Maybe cut. Anyway, that's what we got so far. I think it's pretty good, guys.
Being a running back.
Let's change this. I don't know what that sound was. That was like an impact effect, whatever that was. Power pow.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
People aren't going to know what hit them. Maybe we just do this to there.
Being a running back is kind of like.
Yeah, I just heard something too, Clark. Did you hear something? Clark's like, whatever sound we just heard, he's over there investigating. I don't know what it was. What is it? What is it? Be right there, guys. I was trying to investigate some stuff. Thanks for being here. You want to go outside? You just want more food? You just want more food? Funky text.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Because I'll make this the thumbnail. Best Chargers RB ever. Tomlinson, 21. We gotta figure out. We need an impact effect right here. Maybe that one.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
That was great. Do you guys hear that?
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
And we just keep doing that. That's freaking awesome.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Slow it down, maybe? I don't know. What does it sound like slowed? Same sound, but
Being a
slowed.
running back is kind of like being an artist.
Find a nice LaDainian Tomlinson image. He's got to be a Hall of Famer. Think he has to be a Hall of Famer, guys?
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist. Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Is that annoying? Maybe it sounds just...
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I love how it sounds up to there. First 7 seconds are great. I don't know if we keep need to repeating them though. Let's try a different one. like that one. Unless it's like soup. Let's try that one instead.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Getting there, guys. Getting there, I think.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Might listen to it with headphones on, just so I can get a better. I'm sorry, I had it full screen for a second there. Just get a better idea what's going on. Hat's all crooked, can't even make it straight. But if I tried using the camera to guide me, gotta do it by feel, guys.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
That one kind of lingers a little bit.
Being a running back is kind of like.
Thanks for listening to this so many times with me, guys. I appreciate it. I know we're playing it over and over. What's good, B-Wall? Welcome back, bro. First #1 crown. You deserve it. Let me know. Let me know if there's any dopamine available, bro. I cooked up a pretty. Hopefully, you're here to at least give me a quick take, bro. I'm needing some feedback. Flying a little blind right here, but I love the beat switch we got working. Trying to figure out the right impact effects to layer over. So if you got 20 hot seconds, let me know what you think of this. Still trying to get the impact effects right on the second half of this short / finish it up, but I like the first 7 seconds. Let me know.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Maybe cut that. I like it. I like. You guys know I like it.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
We should just cut that when the. Cut that on this one. I'm liking it, guys. We're showing our artistic creativity, kind of, in a way. Trying to. We need an impact effect for when he flies over the pile, too. I hope there's not too much going on here.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Back to the OG one. Maybe. Maybe we slow this clip up. We'll see. See how it goes, guys. I am liking this video so far. It'll be your first LaDainian Tomlinson video. I guess we do have... Oh, wow. Guess we do have... We've been knocking out these running back shorts.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist. Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Now we just gotta find a nice image. This is a good one. He was the cover of the 2006 Sports Illustrated Year of Sports. I think it's a good picture. We're going to try to use it. Hopefully we get away with it. Thank you. Shout out Sports Illustrated. Let's bring Sports Illustrated back. That's cool. You can buy their covers as posters. Should have some of those. Should definitely have some of those. That's cool, guys. Shout out Sports Illustrated. Maybe make a pitch to Sports Illustrated. Yo, send us some. You guys, shout out Clark's Flower Shop. We've got some decor in screen. Didn't even realize that. First ever decor, as we're discussing our Sports Illustrated possible decor. Thank you, Clark's, for all your holiday needs and everyday needs, all your flower needs and more. Clark's Flower Shop, Newtown, PA. It's the best flower shop in the world. I'm sure they're super. They don't need the promotion. Like, don't stop. You don't. No, they're like, no. They'll be like, they don't need the free promotion. Super busy right now. Super busy right now, I'm sure. It's so super busy. Guys, I guess we got to make a Jordan Love video too. I guess last night gave us our opportunity. We could say best quarterback in the NFC North, Jordan Love. Yeah, I was surprised I guess that they ended up liking our Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith short, which is great, guys. Like, we don't miss, really. It's true. We really don't miss. We're on it every single time. Gonna be posting more to TikTok, guys. I haven't posted since Friday. Yeah, I haven't posted since Friday, so gotta post today. A lot of impact effects up in here, but I think it's all good, guys. I think it's all good.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I love this impact effect. Gotta maybe make this one a little slower. Start a hair earlier. See how that plays. See how that plays, guys.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Is the image just doesn't fit with the, it's a good image, but it doesn't fit with the rest of the video, I don't think. What do we think, guys? I don't know, guys. What do we think? Any comments, questions, feedback? We love it. I love it. So just gotta time it up right. It's not Throwback Thursday, it's Throwback Monday. Old school's always cool.
Being a running back is kind.
Is that too harsh?
Being a running back.
Do we need to fade it in for a hot second?
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Look at this guy, just on the ground. Just like just no, I've noticed that we've watched it about like maybe 64 times, say maybe 67 times. I don't even know how many times.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I just want this one's gotta like. I think this was where that's gotta go. It's gotta be even shorter. See how this looks, plays.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
This one just looks bad slowed. Just looks bad slowed. Can't really slow it up. Just doesn't look good. Just doesn't look good slowed, guys. Doesn't look great slowed. All right, guys, one more time.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
All right, guys. I mean, we're pretty much almost done this video, which is a good thing. It's good. Damn, the Rams really beat up on the Cardinals yesterday. 45-17. It's like the score just gets higher every single time I see it. All right, guys. We're going to watch this. Let me know what you think. I'll be right back.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
All right, guys. We like it, but we just got to finish it up somehow. Finish it up a little bit. Do our best. We always do our best. As evidence, we got the receipts of us doing our best live on stream here. Priest Holmes. Maybe we'll do a Priest Holmes video at some point. We got a lot of videos to make, guys. A whole bunch. So they put LT in here. Top 100 greatest players of all time. I guess he'll still make it in. I wonder if he'd get kicked out.
You know, being a running back is kind of like being an artist. You got to remember that.
While there are
We already
history is simple.
We already used that one.
What a run!
Player, great athlete. He just absolutely made guys look silly. Time after time after time.
We used that one.
He is unbelievable!
Maybe that's a good one.
Time after time.
He did it again! He is unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Let's see if we can make this work here, guys. Might have to do a little bit of wizardry. That's okay. Let's see how this looks. Sounds, plays, all that stuff.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
He is unbelievable.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're gonna extract this audio.
He is unbelievable.
Okay. Leave that there. Okay, we got to leave that there. We got to manipulate that clippage a little bit because shout out NFL Films, they're the best. But we got to manipulate this a little bit, NFL Films. Because you guys cut. Just, it's all good. It's all good. Do we even need the... I guess we should, yeah, we should have this. See how this one plays, guys. I think we're getting there. We're nearly there. A lot of stuff going on in here under the hood. The Jags are no paper tiger. Shout out Dan Flynn. My goodness. And shout out Dan. I was saying the Colts have not won since continued the streaks. They still haven't won since 2014. I mean, now maybe they're not a paper tiger, but you know, Daniel Jones getting injured in that game, you know, took that strength, took a little bit. I mean, I know there's no committee in college sports, but it did maybe take. Yeah, I agree. I think Liam Cohen is a good coach. I'm just saying, Daniel Jones getting injured. I mean, now it does. I mean, the Jags' playoff chances are looking great right now. I don't know who they got coming up. We're making a LaDainian Tomlinson video to throw back for the Chargers-Eagles game tonight. Hey, we're kind of getting rid of our Philly bias here, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Trevor. They look good. The Jags looked good. I was watching the game. They were shutting. You made the right call. Dan Flynn coming out with the script ahead of time. Hype. The Jags' run defense did look good. Who do the Jags got the rest of the year? Jets, Broncos, Colts again. Oh, they're going to go 3-1. At least. They might go 4-0. That could be a good yeah, Houston's D is definitely. I mean, they were making the Chiefs, they were pressuring them. Pressuring Patrick Mahomes, making the Chiefs. I don't know, though. We were talking about Andy's decision making earlier. Andy made some questionable decisions in that game. Jags Bills AFC title game. I could see that. Hopefully, I mean, if it's snowing like that, I don't know. I don't know about the Jags. Well, actually, the Jags could be hosting that playoff game. If we're saying they're going to go 3-1, 4-0, if they beat Denver. The thing is, Denver is only. We'll see. It's not out of the question. Green Bay, LA Rams. I like it. The Rams. That was a good game between the Bears and the Packers yesterday. Jordan Love looked pretty good, making me look a little better for saying I'd rather have Jordan Love than Drake May. At least that was that was a step in the right direction for our argument. So I would win a couple gentlemen's bets I have out there, Dan Flynn, if your calls are correct. So we're thinking I can see, I mean, definitely, I don't know. I don't see anybody's. It's hard the Rams look pretty dominant right now. I know they lost to Carolina just last week, but NFC South also an upheaval a little bit. But Tampa Bay lost to the Saints yesterday, so Panthers looking like the Panthers could actually win that division. So, a lot going on. We're going to release this video pretty soon here, guys. That's what I've been working on today. Gonna finish working on this. Did a little bit of history this morning talking about Lance Allworth and Sid Gilman. Eventually, we're going to make a Sid Gilman video, the architect of the modern NFL. We came across a video. We were watching a video about Lance Allworth, and they were saying, I think it was Jerry Jones was saying that they built the entire offense around Lance Allworth, and that might have transformed what the NFL became. Chargers are kind of always on the cutting edge. We've found through our research this morning. Yeah, exactly. Don Coryell and Joe Gibbs are from that tree. And also they influenced the whole West Coast offense idea. So even though the Shanahan tree isn't really from that tree, it is heavily influenced by that tree. But I would think it's interesting because it's like it does seem like the Chargers are kind of always on the cutting edge of the NFL in a way. Like we were talking about, like LaDainian Tomlinson. He had like 100 catches back in 2002 or something like that. And then now, like, they're almost on the cutting edge, being a bit of a throwback. Like we've said, kind of like the passing offense has not dominated the league as much as it was like just a few years ago. Chargers are kind of showing that, going to Harbaugh, like kind of old school. Like old school is new school now, in a way. That's what we're trying to represent through our videos. Somewhat. So we got a nice little beach switch here. This is a pretty good video. We'll see what it looks like. Liam Cohen from the McVay tree. So Liam Cohen is, McVay is really the Shanahan tree, So, and I do agree, like the zone running. It's really like a lot of the good teams in the NFL run that. Now the Eagles are a little different. They don't quite run that stuff. The Eagles try to just like beat you with better players. So we'll see what happens tonight. Looks like Justin Herbert is gonna play. Last time these two teams played was in 2021. The Chargers won. And at that time, Justin Herbert was probably, he might have been a rookie. I'm not sure, but it was Hurts versus Herbert in 21. Since then, Jalen Hurts has been to 2 Super Bowls, won 1 Super Bowl MVP. And yet now again, he's dealing with heavy criticism in his home market. Whereas, I'm sure back in 21, Justin Herbert was the more heralded quarterback, with people believed to have a brighter future. Since then, kind of stagnated. Although this year they are looking pretty good. We'll see. I don't know. Would be a good game for the Eagles to come out and silence the haters and for their offense to do really well. It's just that'd be like that would be a shift. It would be a change from what's been happening. So it's almost hard to expect it, but hey, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, we'll see. Jags got a soft schedule. They play the Colts again. Or play the Jets at the Broncos. That'll be a tough game. That'll be a good game. If the Jags are paper tigers still in my book until that game. They go into Denver, see what they got. Let's see what they got. They did beat the crap out of the Chargers a couple weeks ago. They got some decent wins on the year. Beat the Texans. They did split their meetings with the Texans. What? No cap. Never any cap. I'm saying they're still paper. Yeah. They're paper. We'll see how they do in Denver. We'll see how they. I mean, because they're gonna probably have to win a road game, unless they go 4-0. We'll see, but they're probably gonna have to win a road game to make the conference championship game as you called for. Might be in Denver, might be in New England, might be in Buffalo. We'll see. Not trying to hate on the Jags. It's just it takes the burden of proof. The Eagles are in for 2023 part 2. Obviously, I mean that's the narrative. That's the narrative, and that's why it's going to be interesting to watch tonight. Does that narrative just continue? That will snowball out there in sunny LA. Snowball narrative of the 2023 repeating 2023. The Eagles have like somebody there's somebody put up like an Easter bunny in the locker room. It's supposed to be a good vibes bunny. There'll be a lot of criticism, a lot of talk going on around that about that if the Eagles lose tonight to the Chargers. So hopefully that doesn't happen. The Jalen Hurts negative media will hit a fever pitch if they lose this game. But we've said it before. Eagles are just they're not going to make a quarterback change this season or next season. They won't. They got their man Jalen Hurts. They're saying he's going to be more involved in the offense. That he's been more involved in the offensive calls this week. Preparation. It's like, well, what's he been doing? What is he? That's what I'm saying. On the same wavelength, Dan Flynn, at the same time. It's like I was thinking the same thing. It's like I saw the reports like Sirianni's more involved in the offensive preparation this week. It's like, well, what else is he involved in? He comes as an offensive coordinator, not a part of this, not a part of the Sid Gilman, Don Coryell, Joe Gibbs tree, a part of a quite different tree, I believe. What is it? What is it you say you do here? Having the same thoughts, Dan Flynn? Having the same thoughts? He's going to be asked that question a lot. So this video, guys, we're calling LaDainian Tomlinson the best Chargers RB ever. That's not controversial. It's just facts. He has this interesting quote. He says, being a running back is kind of like being an artist. I don't know if this text is a little too hard. I think people can read it. Maybe not. Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean, It's going to be interesting. I mean, Nick Sirianni has dealt with a lot of criticism for all the success. It's like the record kind of quiets all the arguments, but like they've just won in kind of ugly ways. That's what people are saying. It's like at this point you can't really expect the offense to wake up and change this year. You know, it's kind of like it's December 8th now. You know? Yeah, I mean, I was surprised he made it through that 2023 collapse. You know? He made it through that 2023 collapse. And then they came out and won a Super Bowl the next year. That's one of the things people have been, one of the WIP narratives. AJ is correct. Yeah, well, Eagles might look different next year. If this season does turn out to be a 2023 style collapse, Eagles are going to look different. Very different. But there's a whole bunch of problems on the squad. What's good, B-Wall? I think we can look at the playoff picture. For a second here. What's good, Brian? You want to wave? There you go. As of now, the Jags are the 3rd seed. Would be hosting the Chargers if the playoffs were to start today. Interesting. Would be a rematch of a game that the Jags destroyed the Chargers in a couple weeks ago. This would be best case scenario. If the Eagles have Eagles are in good shape because of their trash division. They got bailed out by the Cowboys losing to the Lions on Thursday night. That really let up a lot of pressure on them, which is almost unfortunate. Like some people, obviously, you don't really hear people saying you want the Cowboys to win, especially when it's in a tight divisional race. But if the Eagles don't change something, they're going to lose in the playoffs. They're not going to make a deep run. So you almost wanted the Cowboys to win. At least I heard people make that argument to light a fire under the team. But now that the Cowboys lost again, I don't know. The Eagles got 5 games left. They really just got to win 2 of them to win the division. And that would be best case. Would be San Fran coming to Philly. I would be more nervous about Seattle, but that would be best case for the Eagles. Would be a NFC West team not named the Rams coming east for a road playoff game. That would be best case. Bucks, I don't know. Panthers might come and take that division from the Bucks. And I'm sure the NFL would love this. The NFL would love a third, I don't know, say Chicago in the 7th seed going to Green Bay. I've been impressed with Caleb Williams. I used to say that I thought he was going to be a bust. He's good. Really good quarterback. So, thanks for being here today, guys. Probably be on for till about 12. We'll see. We'll follow this. We'll keep following the playoff developments. But we're going to start the week off by releasing one of our old school's always cool LaDainian Tomlinson video. First LT video. Our running back videos have done pretty well, guys. Going to keep ticking off the list of these NFL living legends and legends.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
I think it's good.
Being a running back.
I gotta isolate the voice here.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Kind of like it, guys.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
What a beat switch.
He is unbelievable.
Being a running.
It's good. People are gonna like this one, and I think I like it. It's a lot going. Tension building hip hop beat. It's good.
He is. He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable.
I think it's good, guys. He is unbelievable. LaDainian Tomlinson. Started out today thinking about Lance Allworth, Sid Gilman. Ended up trying to finish this LaDainian Tomlinson video we've had in the backlog for a while.
He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable.
What's good, Dan? How are you doing, man? How was your weekend, bro? Welcome. Happy Monday. More welcome. Glad you're here, bro. Any hot takeaways from the weekend? Any hot takes? We were just talking about whether or not Jags are paper tigers or not still. That Dan Flynn was up in here saying Jags officially not paper tigers. Eagles big game tonight. Been cooking up this LaDainian Tomlinson short. We were looking for inspo on whether or not to do what we were thinking about, like a super deep cut throwback, but then I remembered we were doing this LaDainian Tomlinson. That's good, Dan. That is probably completely liberating. I hope you had a good weekend, man. I like that feeling. We love that feeling. Liberation. Anyway, we cooked up this. I'm trying to finish up this LT short. It's pretty much done.
He is unbelievable.
Pretty much done. Let me know what you think.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
Wait. So we have a beat switch in here. We started out with like some violin inspiration with that quote, being a running back is kind of like being an artist. Then we have the beat switch that we've used before for the I guess it's the cocking, or I don't even know what sound effect that is. And then we have a tension building hip hop beat with a bunch of impact effects layered in there. So let's get the full. Let me play the full thing for you, but it is a beat switch. I like it. I mean, maybe I've played this about 100 times so far. Maybe the beat switch has lost its novelty on me, but I really like it. I was cracking up the first few times I watched this, and still, I like this video.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
It's pretty hard. It hits pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Had our biggest success ever on TikTok over the weekend. Like something like over 150 comments on that video. Like most viewed in terms of watch time. We like it, Dan. Word. Yeah, so got a big boost to our TikTok following, like doubled it. It's gonna be continue to post on TikTok as well. He is on. Do we like this video? I think it's almost done, guys.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
He is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's fire. Fire, guys. What's good, yo? It's not as good as that one. Like, when the history books are written, that one might go down as one of our better ones. The Stephen A. Smith to LeGarrette Blount and Le'Veon Bell video. Who knows, guys? We're officially past 100 shorts released on YouTube. I mean, we're well into the hundreds on the live streams here. Soon we'll be getting a whole bunch more videos out there as well. So A lot of Mo up to 357 subscribers. Let's go, guys. So, big ups to everybody. You guys are the best. They ended up liking our When Two Goats Collide, Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith short. Ironically, it's gotten a whole bunch more. Like, I released that in anticipation of the Thursday night football game, and it's gotten like almost all of its views since the Thursday night football game. Any feedback on this one, guys? Any feedback on this?
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
He is unbelievable.
Yeah, love it. Love it. So we just call him LT. With the blue. With the yellow and blue for the Chargers. Any thoughts on this vid, guys? Thanks for being here today, guys. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We'll be on later tonight around 7, probably up until the start-ish of the Eagles game. You know we're going to want to try to watch that game, so probably gonna be on from about 7 till the start of the Eagles game. Eagles-Chargers, Monday Night Football, 8:15. Big game for the Eagles. Big game for the Eagles to try to turn the narrative around, whether or not this is a redux, remix of 2023. Because, I mean, it's not... Last year, they were... Like, in the Eagles Super Bowl seasons, they've been dominant. You know? There hasn't been many questions. I guess they were talking passing questions last year, some of it. Whether or not the Eagles are too, whether or not, there were some of these narratives were going around, but not obviously to the level they are right now. Team coming on a 2-game L streak. So, all right, guys, let's watch this a couple more times. We'll finalize it. Finalize it. Think we're pretty much... We got to put our logo in here.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable.
Being a running back is is kind of like being an artist.
He is unbelievable.
I think it's good. I think it's really good. I like it. Anybody have any thoughts, criticisms? I won't yell. Maybe. No promises though. Actually. No, just kidding, guys. Thanks for being here. Great stream today. You guys are the best. We like it, Dan? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, you just got to think, we go back to our roots, our dopamine research roots. Best Chargers running back ever. Best Chargers RB ever. There's only one answer to that question that we primed your brain. It's not a question, but we prime your brain to ask that question. Who is the best Chargers RB ever? It's LaDainian Tomlinson. We looked at the stats, guys. It's not even close. I mean, he's got over 12,000 yards rushing as a Charger, and probably, however, I'm sure he's the Chargers' all-time scrimmage yards leader. All these records, I'm sure. And number 2 is probably not even remotely close. I don't know. I mean, definitely rushing yards. I don't know about scrimmage yards, but probably. So we got that, and then we say then his cold open, which is also a cue, says being a
running back is kind of like being an artist.
So then we do our best artistic impression of being a running back, and we beat switch it. We got some sound effects. We got a tension rising hip hop beat. We end it with the announcer saying he is unbelievable, which who knows, maybe you'll get the people talking, hopefully. And what I've found is sometimes when we say best Chargers RB ever, like some of the main criticism we've got on that Calvin Johnson short, remember where we said best or greatest Lions wide receiver ever or something like that? Like, people are like, what about Jerry Rice? It's like, bro, I said best Lions ever. I didn't say best ever. But, like, when your brain reads things, like, sometimes it probably skips over stuff, So, with the Calvin Johnson video, we had, like, there was the additional verbal cue of the announcer saying, I tell you, folks, I've never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson. So maybe people's brains totally glossed over the Lions part of it, which I get. I would get it. So that's why that's my explanation as to why we got feedback about players who weren't on the Lions, even though we said best Lions. Anyway, I'm kind of hoping for something similar here with the LT. We say best LaDainian Tomlinson, best Chargers RB ever. We're calling him the best Chargers RB ever here. We're not calling him the best RB ever. But hey, if it gets the conversation going as to who's the best running back ever, we're down for conversations like that. So I like this video, guys. Plus, it's easy to watch. It's got a funky beat switch, got some impact effects in there. Added the he is unbelievable part. Added... and it's 18 seconds, which is a good length. You think that you agree with me on the Calvin? It's like people's and I get it. It's like we gave them a lot to process all at once. So it's like, even though we were careful with our words and said greatest Lions wide receiver ever or whatever, that was what people came away with was greatest wide receiver ever. And it's really not that far off. And same with LT, Same with LaDainian Tomlinson. If we call... You know, you can say he's the best running back ever. Would a whole bunch of people agree with you? Maybe not. But you'd find some agreement out there. You might. It's not like completely off base. So, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it here pretty soon. Just upload this as is. Got to put the logo in here, though. Give me a second. Exactly. Up to the we leave it up to the viewer, and that's what's, you know, that's the interesting. I know, Dan. Exactly. I love you pointed that out. It's like we didn't say they were the best. We said they were the most fire. But that's what your brain goes with. That's cool. Like, and we're no hate at all. Like, we're allowed to have some disagreements here and not resort to. Exactly. We just saw most ever and was like, no way. What? No way. What are they talking about in most ever? Best ever. What? Most fire ever? What? So, we like stuff like that. I mean, plus it's like, because your brain's got to work a little bit. And that's what we've talked about. Like, ironically on the doom scroll, it's like your brain is like, we've talked about this. Dopamine is actually like a motivational. Full circle here, guys, for Motivation Monday. Dopamine is a motivation chemical that is released when there's a signal that there's work to be done. And then while you're doing the work. But it's not really released after the work is done. You know, it's basically a signal, oh, I got to do something. Because, like, you know, that's an important signal in your brain. That we got to do. We got to do stuff. That's part of being alive. You know, you got to find motivation to do stuff. Pass you the rock, brother? You ready for the rock, though, dog? I don't know. But anyway, guys, so that's why we like dopamine. But we use our dopamine research. It's Monday, bro. It's all good. I get you know, they're trying to cover their bases. Thanks for being here, though, man. Guys, never been so clamped on a lunace. I get it. I mean, guys, we got work to do. That's what we're just talking about. There's work to be done. So that's what we're doing. Talking about LaDainian Tomlinson, but still talking about doing work.
Being a running back is kind of like being an artist.
There's going to be. I love it, guys. I mean, it's straightforward. Not much. There's work to be done, but it's like it should be a pretty smooth pathway for the viewers. You know, we talk about pathways, like it's like we want work to be done, but we also want it to be like smooth. That makes sense. Smooth pathways, not like what are they talking about? Like not confusion. We don't want confusion. It's probably a somewhat fine line between confusion and fire content. And that's the line we're trying to walk, guys. So we'll be back on later today. 7 o'clock for sure. 7 o'clock up until the start of the Eagles game. So, big Monday here, guys. Gonna release this video shortly. Always work to do, so I'm grateful to have my squad with me. So, sharing the rock. Be well. Always sharing the rock. Thanks for the great points, Dan Chakowski, Dan Flynn. Many great points made today. Juliet, thanks for sticking around. Flip Week cooking, 12 p.m. I didn't do Wordle yet. Maybe we'll do it tonight, Dan. B-Wall's a Wordle fiend. B-Wall is a Wordle fiend. So I just gave you the 12 p.m. recap. We talked about... We started thinking about doing a Lance Allworth video, who is one of the best wide receivers of all time. Chargers get great. Now you're gonna have. We'll save that as a teaser for later, bro. Save that as a teaser for later. Lance Allworth, something like that. Anyway, we didn't end up doing it, but it was an interesting little rabbit hole talking about Sid Gilman. Basically, I was saying the Chargers are on the cutting edge of the NFL. They really are. Now you're making me question what his name is, Brian. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what the dude's name is anymore. You've made me completely question it. So, guys, look for our LaDainian Tomlinson video to be released. We'll be back on at 7 p.m. today. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if we'll do a bracket or not tonight, guys, just because I'm going to try to watch the Eagles game, I'm thinking. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll be on at 7 through till at least the beginning of the Eagles game. Gonna release this video today. LaDainian Tomlinson. We had this sitting in the vault, marinating for a while. It was a pretty smooth making the today. Pretty smooth process. We got a beat switch pretty early. It's a cool video. Talked some sports. So, we're going to call it for the morning stream right here, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for being here, tuning in. You guys are the best. I'll be back on at 7 p.m. today. So, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Monday. We will talk soon, guys. Peace out.